Hello everybody, today I'm going to be doing a tutorial in Forest on how to be good in the Forest map in Gorilla Tag. This is my second ever Gorilla Tag video, so please like and subscribe so I can make more videos like this. And let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing you want to know is speed boost. I'm Rock Monkey right now. What? Right now? So that means I have like this is the most speed boost you can get in a not if you don't have mods. So Rock Monkey speed boost pretty good. It's not very good if you want to scale trees cuz you could bump into branches pretty easily, so you'll have to go slower on branches. But if you want to wall run, it's really good for wall running. Let's see if I can hit red walls. Oh, red walls. The second thing we're going to be talking about is the walls. Not necessarily how to wall run right now, but just everything you need to know about the walls. The walls have 3 layers. This layer is the normal layer. Pretty easy to wall run after like almost a month of playing Gorilla Tag. It's pretty easy to master wall running. And then this layer, this darker layer right here, that's slippery walls. If you come up here, you start to slip a little bit. And if you don't... Holy crap, what was that? Anyways, yeah. So, slippery walls. What is going on? So, yeah, that's pretty slippery. You're gonna have to, like, do this if you want to master slippery walls to get up to red walls. And red walls, yeah. It's literally slippery walls, except it's harder to get to the top because it's slanted. And that's usually what players mean when they say, oh, who can hit red walls? That's what hitting red walls is, not slippery walls, red walls. Now we're going to be moving on how to wall run or wall climb. Wall climbing is sometimes easier, sometimes it's harder, but yeah. So wall climbing is, you see this little slant here? You just do this in the slant a bunch of times. And then it gets kind of duller, like not as stick going in. So that's usually when people fall off. And then once you come up here, you can start wall running. And then hit some red walls. Yeah. And then wall running, you can come up to a higher point like I just did on this branch. You can jump on the walls. You just have to do this. It takes a little bit of practice to start wall running, but after that, it's pretty easy to do. You can also just start lower, like jump on, and then come like this, and switch hands. Sometimes it's easier to just do it with one hand, like this. And then if you can't do your right hand, just do that. It's kind of hard, but you'll get used to it. Like wall running, but with one hand. Wall climbing with one hand. But if you don't really know how to wall run or wall climb, just do this and then juke them. Like that's... Well, this is Lucioing, but this... I don't even know what this is called. You just run up the wall like that, like super fast, but it's not necessarily this. It's just if somebody's chasing you and you just want to... and then bounce off the wall. They can still ground camp you, but if you don't want to get ground camp, hit off farther. The harder you hit the ground, the more you bounce. The easier you hit the ground, the less you bounce. But usually you don't have to do this. You just have to put your hand on the ground and then move fast. That's how you run. You don't run like this or like this. You want to run like touching the ground as much as possible. No air time. Like this. This is how you run fast. And then you can just... So speaking of that, we're going to move on to running. So usually new players run like this or like this. but you want to run like in a circle motion like this. But start with it kind of slow, and then gradually move faster, and then that's how you do it. Hello! You're gonna die. Yunk. Anyways, now let's move on to the trees. Scaling and branching, pretty much. Scaling is doing this up a tree. It's a little bit harder than branching, because branching is just leaping from branch to branch of other trees along with the tree. But scaling is just going up the one tree at a time. I'm really good at scaling this tree. Holy crap, no I'm not. I'm really good at scaling this tree. Mostly. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm really good at scaling this tree. Yeah, let's just go with that. Now let's move on to double walls. So, pinch climbing, pretty easy. You just do this. Do that. And you can do it really fast. Just make sure you don't fall off. And then another way to do it, this is probably the hardest way, but elevator climbing, you kind of stick your hand through it and start doing a circle motion with the wall really fast. I don't really know how to do it with both hands like this. Not good, but yeah, you could do this, and you can go up back, and you just do that, and then you just go down, and you're like, here's how you just go up like this. Do that. Well, this is more of a pro way of doing it. Doing that, and then doing that, and then doing that, and then you come up here. And then you can also just do it if you're new to the game. I keep forgetting. Do this. Okay, well that's pretty much it. Now here is stump. Here's some good ways to get up stump. If you're like really new, just come up the ramp, jump, come up this ramp, then hop on this, and come up a little bit, and then make a big jump up here. And that's the easiest way to get up here, is to come up here, and then jump and do that. Oh crap, I fell. And then here's some pro ways of getting up there. Here, just do this. Here, just do this. And just come up here. And you're up. And then another way to do it is right here. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so good. And then another way is pretty much doing that, but on this side. And then coming up here. And then there's like 2 more ways. This is pretty easy too. Just pinch climb. Well, it's not easy for me. Just pinch climb up here. Or if you can't do this slanted down part, you just pinch climb and then you land right here, and then you jump back up here. And then the last way, and probably the best way for new players to get up here, is just by going behind stump, then doing this, like what you did at double walls, and you're up here. Now, I'm going to show you some jukes for when you get kind of pro at Gorilla Tag. Within like a month or 2, you get kind of pro. So, here's my favorite top 3 jukes. The first juke is slide juke. It's probably one of the most easy jukes you can do. You just kind of run up, do this, and do that. Can't really see it. You have to get a running start, and then you jump, and then you put your hand through it, and then when your hand lands here, you just swerve around. Like that. You can also do it on the other side, but depending on what's your dominant hand, you're going to want to do it on your dominant hand. I'm good with both hands, even though I'm right-handed, but that's just because I have a lot of practice. And then here's my favorite juke. This is in my opinion, my favorite juke and the best juke in the game. And here's what it is. There's 2 ways you can do this juke. The first way is just by hopping up here, then doing this. But you can also do it with one hand if you get pro. Oop. I'm not pro, I guess. You can also do it with one hand if you get pro. Like that kind of, but less crappy. And then another way is probably the harder way. You can just jump up. Anyway, so you can jump up here and grab this and then do it. Or you can just do it like I also just did. You just, and it takes, I kind of hate doing it. I just do it like this, mostly. Can't land it all the time, though. Up here, yoink, yoink. And then another juke. All fake. And then another juke. Also fake. And then my pretty good juke. It's pretty easy to do. You just start running, see if somebody's behind you, then do that. So they go that way, and then you can start running away this way. Yonk! Pretty bad at branches. It's probably the worst thing. You can yonk. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good day.